are excited to bring back our next guest. He's got a new documentary coming out called D. Wade, Life Unexpected. We talked to him earlier in the show, and now we want to continue the conversation. So please welcome back three-time NBA champion Dwyane Wade. Welcome, man. Welcome back. Welcome back. And you just put together this documentary, taking a look back at your life, and defined a lot by basketball. And really amazing documentary. I learned so much about you, and I've known you for a while. I did not know. I'm so glad you did. I think it'll help a lot of people. But do you ever miss playing? It's been about a year since you retired.
No. I don't.
Not at all.
Did you miss your first year?
Yes, I did.
I don't.
I missed the guys.
So I was told, yeah, I do miss the guys, but I was told that when you feel like you're ready to retire, play another year. And that's what I did. I ended up playing another year because I was ready to retire the year before. So I played another year. I got it out of my system. And then I was like, all right, it's time. It's time to move on to that next phase, that next act of my life.
So do you play it all now?
No. I'm terrible probably now. I'm probably terrible. I haven't played beginning of the summer. I was like, I'm gonna stay in shape. I'm gonna still play basketball. I'm gonna still work out. About 2 weeks into the summer, I was like, okay, so I'm not doing that no more.
And it was great that you were able to end in Miami, to go back and end there in Miami. But Chicago is your home.
Chicago is home.
Yes, and of course, the NBA All-Star Game was this past weekend.
Yes.
Did you get a little choked up when they were talking about you a little bit, when Common was talking about you in the pregame?
Well, I didn't expect it. You know, I went out to watch the Chicago tribute that Common was putting on, and then my baby picture popped up, and he started talking about my journey.
Yeah.
And I just started thinking about just being a kid with a dream. You know, I had a ball and a dream, and to understand the impact that you have on a city like Chicago, to be like known in the city. You know what I mean? Like I grew up in, the South Side, and I moved to this small town in the suburbs, Robbins, Illinois. And it was just amazing to me, man, just to sit back and watch like just the journey of my basketball career, in a quick conversation about Common that was so dope. So I appreciate it.
And that's what you share in the documentary, your journey, which is so beautiful.
Yeah, we see so many special moments in your life's journey, including the birth of your baby daughter. Let's take a look.
Here she is. Yeah, look at her. Look at those feet. Her hands.
When I knew the wife and I was gonna have our first child together, that was my push away from the game. It was time.
Ooh, yeah. So having a baby kind of you change your mindset towards basketball.
Yeah, like I love the game. I mean, the game has done so much for my family and I, but it got to a point where I stopped loving the process of the game. And a lot of times as athletes, we've been doing this since we was 5, 6, 7 years old. This is what we know, and this is what we're great at. And you're afraid to walk away from something that you've been great at. And for me, my family was my push away from the game. My daughter, and just me and my wife's journey to bring our daughter into this world, as my wife has talked about, and I talk about a little bit in our documentary. It was a process. It was a long process for us. So I wanted to be able to be there, more. And I didn't want to hold on to the game of basketball just because I was afraid to let something go. I already accomplished things I wanted to accomplish in championships, all-star games, and everything. So for me, it was the perfect time to walk away when I had a little pride still. People say you still can hoop, right? But before they be like, boo, leave, go. So it was the perfect time to walk away for me.
And you speaking about journey, part of your journey is you were part of a rap group. What was it, Real Fresh? That was the name, Real Fresh, with your brothers.
My dad was Joe Jackson, a.k.a. Dwyane Wade Sr. was Joe Jackson.
But I saw in the doc that you recited some of the raps. You feel like giving us a little bit of a taste?
As you I love the microphone, right? So you give me a mic, as you know, we're karaoke buddies,
yes,
you know? So you give me a microphone, I go all day. But no, that rap was kind of like, it's old.
But it was is good. I actually was impressed by it. I think you have a future.
Well, so speaking of my future, right? So I do have dreams, right? I do. I just want to get on one song like one day. And Rick Ross, who's a good friend of mine, reached out to me and said, "D, let's do a track for the city." So my last year, I filmed a song with Rick Ross called "Season Ticket Holders."
Nice.
That actually comes out in a couple days.
Oh, what? Okay. Forget about karaoke. He's on it for real.
I don't know if it's good though.
We don't want to forget about karaoke just yet. So what did you all?
Yeah.
What was the karaoke? Come on,
yeah.
like, yeah. Don't put it on.
Well, it was
a song that we can't talk about.
Yeah, it was a. But it was a duet. And personally, I think we crushed it.
Crushed it back to back.
Yeah.
Like you would think we was performing together forever.
And Gab was right there, and she was in the crowd.
Yeah.
She's giving it to us, so I think we did a
There's
good
no
job.
way we can see it.
No way you can see it.
There's something in the documentary. You bring up Gab, your beautiful wife, beautiful, talented wife. Your sister in the documentary said that you had posters of Gabrielle Union when you were in college.
Yeah, people
on the
like
wall.
to, add a little spice to.
Oh, you're saying it's not true?
They like put a little extra, little sprinkles on it. But no, that's not true. Not true. Listen, my beautiful wife, she's amazing. But I mean, obviously she's been famous for a long time.
Right.
So yes, you have crushes. But I didn't have posters on the wall. I didn't even have an apartment. I was staying in the dorm. We couldn't put stuff on the walls.
Sister's going to get you for that. Totally going to get you for that.
You guys are both trailblazers in transitions. What advice do you have for people coming up out of sports?
Well, I mean, when I first got out, I reached out to Mike. I was like, what do I do now? And I think, the one thing and one person we had as an athlete, Kobe Bryant was that one person that really was showing the way in that second act. For me, I was looking at him like, okay, I can make this move. Oh, I can win an Oscar? So now I feel like I've been put in the position in our sport to be that leader, to take that legacy that Kobe was building for us, and to show that we're more than just an athlete. There's so many different things that you can do and be a part of it. So I'm in that second act. I got like 9 jobs right now. I'm like Michael Strahan. I got like 9 jobs.
No, please. I was gonna say but I need to ask you for advice. Production deals. The guy's got a production company, sponsorship deals. You're a host on TV now, so you're doing a little bit of everything, man.
Thank you.
And I'm proud of you, man. Just proud of you. And we'll follow up our karaoke soon.
Listen,
Maybe we'll
I'm
tape
ready.
it
I'm
with
ready
George.
to take this thing on the road.
Yeah, I take a little time off. We can be on the road. But before we do that, you guys at home, check out the documentary, D. Wade, Life Unexpected, premieres Sunday on ESPN at 9 p.m. Eastern. It is worth your time. Dwyane Wade, everybody.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.